Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It is Friday. It's January. Oh my God. Okay, we still have one more day left of January. It is the end of January now. February is upon us. Also, my ear is driving me nuts this morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. If you're new here, hi. My name is Laura. This is Last Minute Laura Morning Show. We get together Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. We hang out, we make stuff together, we work on our crafts, and we chat about stuff that we like and that we are doing. It's a chill place with chill people, cozy vibes, and crafty vibes. So if that's your thing, stick around, click the like button. If not, check it out, see if it's got something for you. We talk about plants a lot, and pets, and crochet, and knitting. Okay, there's the advert. Now, good morning, everybody. I just put my Aquaphor on my hands. I'm being so responsible with my hands the last couple of weeks. You guys know, I am a very, I'm an anxious person by nature, and I rip off my nails. I don't bite them so much, but I rip them off by just, picking at them. And I do the same with the skin on my hands. And I started using Aquaphor a few weeks ago when my little sister told me it's the thing you need, and I won't go back. I'm obsessed with it. Peekaboo, what are you meowing about? Toby went and looked at her. Anyway, I'm feeling awesome about the Aquaphor. My fingers have been less chapped in the winter cold, and also my cuticles have not been breaking. Hey, you two. Peekaboo. What are you doing? Jeez Louise. What is going on in this house? It's a wild house in here. Anyway, not sponsored, obviously, but shout out to Aquaphor, because my cuticles have not been, they get flaky, and then you peel one, and then you end up peeling, your whole skin off because it just doesn't let go. Well, because my cuticles have been moisturized, this is so not what this conversation is right now. Okay, so next, I have one painting to show you. I did do a painting last night, and I didn't finish it. Maybe we could finish it today. I just got the first layers down, but I was I got not overwhelmed, but I got finished with it for the night last night. But here is my last night's watercolor. It's a little bit of an interpretation of some of my plants and some of my shelf stuff. We've got a salt lamp. You know me. I've got 5 of those things now. There's one right here. And there's one up here you can't see right now. Peekaboo is in a bad mood this morning. She woke up just so vocal. She's not a very vocal cat. She meows, but not meow. She sounds angry right now. Everything's normal. She is in good health. Anyway, watercolor, I didn't finish it yesterday, so we could finish it today. But the other thing we're working on right now is a knitted baby doll dress. So I have this. Well, here's the 1-year-old size. That'll be a tutorial coming soon. The 1-year-old sized, it's probably 18 months, I'm going to be honest, 18 month size knitted dress. But then I'm working right now on a 4T size of the same sort of dress. Oh, but the title, do you want to see the crochet throw pillow that I finished? I finished it. Here it is. Ta-da! It's a little leaf throw pillow. So, I'm gonna be honest. I had to add all the veins after the fact. I was just planning for it to be the one green with the line down the middle and then the ruffle on the outside, but it looked like a butt, a lot. And Alex came in and he was like, "Oh, a butt pillow." And I said, "No, it's a leaf." And he said, That's a butt. So I had to add the veins after the fact to distract from the fact that this looks like a butt. And we just have to pretend that it doesn't and that it actually just looks like a leaf, okay? Anyway, I did a leaf pillow and I feel good about it. I filmed a tutorial, so that is coming soon as well. I actually think that one might come first because I started editing it because it was fun yesterday. But I finished the tutorial and I finished the knit tutorial this past week also. So I have 2 tutorials in the works and I need more inspiration. Not that I'm like demanding you guys to come up with ideas for me, but kind of, I guess I am. What do you want me to make? What do you want to learn how to make? What do you think the internet wants me to teach you to learn how to make? Oh, hello. Hello, glossy Laura. I have been using cream stuff at night, and it is paying off. Look at how shiny my skin is right now. She gorgeous. All right. Moving right along. Good morning, Monteem. Good morning, Louisa. Macaulay, good morning. Good morning, Laura, and everyone in Pets and Plants. Louisa, the plants are in such a good mood right now. Everybody is watered, and everybody is thriving right at this one specific moment. In general, I'm not going to say everybody's thriving because, like, one of my Dracaenas, Peekaboo, ripped all of the leaves off of it, so it's kind of in a very sad state. But some of my plants, look at this. Look at that. Ain't that just gorgeous? Look at how perfectly upright they are. They're in such they're a happy disposition is what they have on them right now. This is such a happy version of Oxalis. When they are kind of less happy, do you see how they look like much more spread out, much more lanky, this is like an unhappy Oxalis. This is a happy little pot. They both have the same watering schedule, so they're both equally watered. Oh, sorry, honey, you trying to come hang out? You can come hang out. Here, I'll move this out of the way. There. Do you want me to put something down for you to sit on? Yeah? I knew you were going to do that today. I knew you were. That's why I brought up this towel, because I didn't want to take any of the cat beds from around. No, hold on. I'm putting down something for you. There. You can lie down right here. Let me move this out of your way. Good. And then I'll just move this back just a little. No, don't do that. Don't be doing that. Microphone is not for cats. Thank you. All right, relax, girlfriend. Just relax. Peekaboo. The microphone is not for you, my love. I need you to back yourself up. Thank you so much. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by this kitty cat, my plants are in a very good mood right now. I gave all of them a really good bath. I soaked the whole plant and the pot. I just put the pot and plant into warm, soapy water and let them sit for 5 minutes, and then took them out of the soapy water and hosed down the leaves and then hosed down the pot and the soil and let it drain. So everybody basically got washed with soap, and just like dish soap, but it did a very good thing to, I think, all of the plants. I don't think anyone suffered from the bath. No visible suffering yet. So at this point, I feel good about it. Also, it cleaned all of the dust off of all of these plants. There's, dust just accumulates. I have birds, so it's just a dusty world I live in. And dust accumulates on plants, but by giving them a bath, you get all the dust off. So, plants are happy. I'm getting more and more anxious about the garden. I kind of want to talk about the garden. Do you guys want to talk about garden stuff? I feel like we could look at seeds, and it's so close. It's like the last day of January. February is just about to start. What do you think? Can we talk about seeds yet? Is it appropriate? Excuse me, Pika. Move, please. Go, go. Go away. Look, she's like, I will smack you with my paw. Go on. Get out of here. Go. Go on, honey. I love you so much. Goodbye. Go on. Okay. She says, I literally refuse. I'm pushing you off my table. She says, no. Look at her ears go back like she's gonna attack me. I push you off and she says, you can't tell me what to do at all. You're not the owner of this house. Look at, oh, stop it. I'll just be so cute and then you won't make me leave. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to survive? You're a sweetheart, baby girl. It's so cute when she shows her tummy. Alright, honey, though, I do want to look at seeds, okay? So you're gonna have to leave. We'll knit for a bit. We can do seeds in a little while. Let's just knit for a bit so Peekaboo can hang out with us. She wants to be here. I can't make her leave. She's just a baby. So, yesterday was a very productive day for me. I ended up, like I said, filming a whole tutorial as well as editing most of 2 tutorials. So I edited rough cut the baby dress, I edited rough cut the pillow, and then I started like detail editing the pillow, I was very productive. I felt very good about it. I also made dinner. And I washed dishes. I literally am on a roll this week. I just need to keep up this fire and hope that I can just keep it moving. I do feel like the tiniest bit of congestion, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Oh, hold on. I need to check if I'm doing increases here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm not. Okay, anyway. So yeah, yesterday was an awesome day. It was very, very cold. It was so cold that Toby went outside onto the back porch and he took 4 steps and then lifted up one of his paws and then lifted up his other paw and put the first paw down and then lifted it up, and he was like a T-Rex standing. It like he couldn't even stand outside. So, and we don't use salt. It's just the cold. We don't have any salt in our backyard. It's just Alex shovels the snow. So it was just way too cold for him yesterday. And sometimes that's the way it is with Chihuahuas. He's 4.5 pounds. What am I expecting him to do? Right? He's 4.5 pounds. So he does use a pee pad on freezing days like that. And I feel so bad for the guy. We do play, like I do rough play with him in the afternoon and at night. We have like 2 play sessions a day that he initiates. He like lets me know when he's ready to play, and he gets his toy and he starts playing with it. First live I've caught, new to the channel from the UK. Hey there, Julia. Good morning. By the way, you know cats rule. Some cats rule. I think cats rule, but I also think dogs rule. I'm a dog girl, but I like small dogs now. I grew up with big dogs. Like, I grew up with standard poodles. That was my family's dog breed of choice. And over my childhood, I think I had 6 standard poodles. It was like 3 at a time, but overlapping. There were always 3 for like a long time. Anyway, I grew up with big dogs, and I thought growing up, I will only ever get non-shedding large breed dogs. That's the type of dog I like. Now, I am a Chihuahua girly first and foremost. Like, before any other animal, I am a Chihuahua girl. And who would ever have thought? I love the heck out of them, though. Once you know, but before you know, you just don't know. And you believe. You believe the propaganda. It's Chihuahua propaganda. Miss Janice. DeFerk. He's so cute. It's Chihuahua propaganda. Anyway, welcome, Julia, and I hope this is somewhere that you find community, because that's what we are here. We're a good group. And we love cats and dogs and birds. I have 2 parrots somewhere around here. They're just being quiet right now. So what else? Something else. Oh, I know. Yesterday at dinner time, I cooked like 3 times the amount of rice we were going to need for dinner. I am a dog and bird person. I love Chihuahuas. Small dog with big personalities. They really are. And also, they are a dog. Like, they're a dog. So it's not like you're getting what's something the same size? Like a large rabbit or a large guinea pig or a small cat. None of those, like, he's a dog. He literally thinks he's like a golden retriever. He thinks he's a husky. He thinks he's a German shepherd. He thinks but he's 4.5 pounds. So it's like, I don't know. I love him. And I love how smart dogs are. So like cats are great. And I'm sure if you worked with a cat, you could get it to do stuff. But Toby is absolutely, his desire is to please. And I mean, like, that makes it sound like I need someone to be obsessed with me. And I mean, I do. That's what I love about dogs. He is obsessed with me. And if I want him to learn something, he wants to learn it because it's what you want. He's such a sweetheart. And he learns really quickly. And he gets so frustrated with himself when he's not understanding what I'm trying to teach him. And I have to play with him while we're training because he shuts down when he doesn't understand. But when he gets it, he's so excited. He's literally like, and I have to be so gentle with him because if you even say like, Toby, like that volume, but like with that tone, he'll like put his ears down and start walking towards you with the slowest steps. Like, bro, you've never been in trouble for anything. So like, what's this? He acts like he's gonna be in trouble, and sometimes he can't listen because he's so just mortified. So I'll be like, come here, and he'll just like close his eyes while he's sitting and like not come. And then I have to go like, good boy, and then he opens his eyes and he's like, me? And then he comes right over. If I'm excited calling him over, he's so excited to come over. But if I call him like I'm serious, we can't be doing that. He's so silly. I love the heck out of him though. As I do with all of the weird little creatures that come into my life. What kind of birds do you have, Julia? Anyway, yesterday I made 3 times the amount of rice I needed for dinner, and I made rice balls. So I cooked the rice, left it on the heat for like an extra minute, and then turned off the heat, but left it on the burner until I was done cooking the rest of dinner. And so the rice was really sticky. So I rolled last night's dinner of it into like little spheres, and it was so fun. It made dinner fun. So I'm going to do something similar today. I had the idea yesterday when I was making the rice that I wanted to do some kind of like tuna. I forget what it's called, but I'm going to do tuna and sriracha and mayo and some spices like sesame seeds and I don't know. If I have furikake or some seaweed, I'll crunch that into it. And then I want to put balls of that with rice around it, but I forget what the word is for it, and it makes me feel uncultured. But you know what I'm talking about. Rice around tuna. 1 second. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to do it every 5th row, or do I want to switch to every 10th row? I feel like I should switch to every 10th row because it's pretty wide now. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So, yeah, I'm going to do that for either dinner today or lunch tomorrow. But, yeah, I had an awesome day yesterday. I even washed the kitchen floor. Like, who is she? Living her best life here. And I made bruschetta. Who am I? You know who I am? I am someone who is properly medicated and mentally okay right now. That's it. If you get enough sleep and your hormones are is it hormones I'm talking about? If you're getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, and your SSRIs are working, there ain't nothing you can do. Nope, there ain't nothing you can't do. Yep, that's what I meant. Very good. This kitty cat. You're pretty cute, baby girl. Ugh. I did wake up tired this morning. Morning, my mental health is in the gutter today. Politics and social media anxiety. The politics right now is genuinely upsetting for everybody. Just want you to know. Anybody and everybody, every channel that I watch, American, Swedish, Canadian, Dutch, Spanish, Mexican, these are all the like ethnicities of some of my like top channels. Everybody's not happy. Everybody's worried. It's worrying and upsetting. So yeah, it's understandable, but it's also like, it's just, it's like The Handmaid's Tale, and nobody is doing anything, and I don't know what you can do, but everybody's saying somebody has to do something. Like, everybody's saying that, but even the people who are in control of the situation are saying somebody has to do something, but who's the somebody? I don't know who the somebody is, but I feel like that's what everybody is feeling from the outside, is like somebody has to do something. When does that happen? When does that turn on? Is there like a button somewhere? Like, do something. I don't know. It feels not good. Anyway, I got Digimon box set, so I'm on a farm, sim, and binging super nostalgic kids anime this week. That's a good idea. Julia, I had chicken, ducks, golden pheasants, oh beautiful, and a pair of African greys. I had to give them up 2 years ago due to health. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. Yup, the whole world is upset with good reason. Yup, my sensor is doing what needs doing from him, but I've still been calling all my reps. Oh, your senator. My baby girl is sick, in vigilant mode, ready to run. Cough is getting worse rapidly. Louisa, that's awful. I'm sorry. That's scary. Okay, yeah, good that you're being vigilant and keeping an eye on her, and you're ready to go if you need to. But, that's rough. With a baby. Well, let's hope it's not RSV, and she just has a common cold that's just gonna quickly pass through, and it's just the worst of it in this moment, and it's just gonna get better from here. Anyway, re-politics, the horrors. I don't know. The horrors. That's what it feels like. So, here from Canada, from my living room, as I knit, there's not a whole heck of a lot I can do about that, except I can say everyone I know is upset. Everybody I've talked to and anyone I know feels not good about this situation. And I mean, we're not gunless, but I mean, we're in a gunless society. It's not gunless. People have guns here. But anyway, we're in one mostly, and it feels dire. So I really hope that things like level out and that this is all just drama that calms down, but come over if you need to. Canada, we're here. The protesting and calling reps is working. Senate blocked funding yesterday, so that's good news. My recommendation to everyone living in the U.S. is to call your reps and senators and vocalize your support. Yes. For defunding and having the government shut down. Yeah, call your reps. Make sure you get your voice heard, because, yeah, the rest of us don't have a voice in this. the someone has to be us, the people. The politics everywhere is crazy. Yeah, but like from here, from Canada, what am I doing? I mean, like I vote here, obviously. Anyway, it's just dark and stormy. Let me show you that. And by show you, I mean just tell you. I'm not going to show you how dark and stormy it is. I will say, in my small bubble, where I don't usually let politics into, my small bubble is like where I do my painting and where I do my knitting. It's like my quiet stuff that isn't where I try to not feel the world. I just try to feel me. Those things are all in a good way right now. I feel I don't know how to transition. There's no way to transition. It's dark, the horrors. And also I'm knitting a baby doll dress. Like the world goes on, which is so the way it is. It stressed me out, so I call really early in the morning and leave voicemails. That's smart. That's a good idea. Anyway, there's no way to transition because it's just the world. Oh my god, that is big, floofy cat. That is a big floofy cat. And she is actually super slim, and she's lost at least some weight, I think. She's not that floofy. Anyway, moving right along. I come here to leave the world. Huh? Hey there, Heather, good morning. She is a floofy cat, though. She has so much hair. I feel like she's not as big as she looks, but her hair is so dense. I wonder how many people with a fat cat say that. She actually isn't as fat as she looks. It's just dense hair. And she's loafing. She is a loaf. She's a loaf. She's a very large loaf. Can I just give you a man story from yesterday, the day before yesterday? Alex was out on a walk, and I texted him, hey, can you bring back a baguette? I wanted to make bruschetta. We had tomatoes. We had all the ingredients. So I was getting all the ingredients ready, and I said, can you bring back a baguette? And he said, what kind? There's sourdough, there's Italian, there's French. And I said, follow your heart. But I had said we're having bruschetta. So in my head, I said follow your heart because I didn't think it was a big thought. But there's 3 different distinct breads involved. Sourdough, which is lots of holes in it, wouldn't be ideal for bruschetta. Then there's Italian, which would be great for bruschetta because it's an Italian thing and it's soft. And then French bread, which is super hard and crusty on the outside and soft on the inside. He brought the French bread, and I was like, how are we going to bite into this? It's hard to cut through. And he was like, I don't know, man. So, it was just a moment in my head where I was like, if you don't know, you don't know. And in that moment, I was like, man, because I know in my heart, if I had said that exact same instruction to either of my sisters, they would have said, bruschetta, you bite into bruschetta. Which one's the softest? And they would have picked the softest one. But Alex doesn't know that. So, men. But also, he didn't do anything wrong. It's just me being like, I would have known, but I didn't give him instruction. The drama. That for me, that's the type of conflict in my relationship. One of those every 3 months happens, and I feel that was. Oh no, we got in a fight a couple of days ago because he shoveled snow, and I said, please stop shoveling snow. You've been shoveling for too long. And then he said, okay. That was the last fight. Really good. Is a man and the tism. Exactly, Louisa. By floof, I mean her coat looks amazing. She does have a very smoky and still shiny. Do you see her muscle? Look at that muscle. She's so strong. Anyway, is a man and the tism. Yes. for both counts. Come in, you've been outside too long. It's -30 and you're an old man now. You can't shovel that long. Okay. And then what I was mad about is that I had to tell him to come in, and in my head I was like, you should have known because you're an old man, you're not allowed to be out there that long shoveling. So it was that he should have known as opposed to me having to tell him. Do you see me like murmuring it? Because I feel like it was a fight. That was us fighting. Oh my god. Okay, I had to panic thaw garlic yesterday while mid-cooking. I have been a lazy girl for the last couple of weeks using garlic powder instead of garlic. And last night I was like, I need to stop. I like fresh garlic. So I got my little garlic plate out it's like a garlic grinder. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a plate that has pointy, unfinished pottery, like bits on it. And I used it. I rubbed garlic on it until I got garlic paste, but not before realizing it actually has a large chip out of it now. It must have dropped at some point and I didn't notice. It has a large chip out of the side of it. So I am now on the hunt. I now have a goal when I go to the thrift store to find a new one, because the one I have is handmade and I love it, and I found it at the thrift store. I got it for 50 cents at a thrift store and I love it. But it's now got a break in it. And it's not like, I'll show you. It's not like the biggest deal, but it's now time to look for a new one. Which is always a fun adventure. This. So it's like a little plate, but you see these little triangles? They are unfinished pottery, and they feel like a little bit rough, like sandpaper, but just, yeah. See the chip? It broke. So it's not the end of the world. It's just, now I have something to look for when I go to the thrift store. Instead of just like gazing at all of the fun options, I now have something in mind to look for, which means I'll probably find it this weekend, but I'm not going to be like worried about it. It's just gonna be like a passive thing. Let me see. She can hunt a rabbit. She can hunt a rabbit. That's true. She's done it before. She won't ever have to do it again, but she has indeed had to hunt a rabbit before. When we lived on a farm, Peekaboo was a wild cat. She was a stray, and I abducted her from the wild so that she could live with us and be our kitty cat. And everybody wins. Mostly me, because look at this fat kitty I got to have. I thought she was pregnant when we brought her in. She was just fat. So, abducted some stray cat. But she did have frostbite, and she had worms, and she had fleas. She was gross. It was not great. I mean, the head. She's just part a big cat. Do you think that's what it is? That she's big? Because I've seen her soaking wet before, Sid, and her head's not very big. Like, it's a lot of very thick fur on her cheeks. Like, look. This is all fur. Like, that's not that big of a... She's not a big-headed cat, are you? Do you have a big head? Are you a big-headed girl? I don't think her head's that big. I've seen big-headed cats. Like, I've had contact with one very big-headed cat. Hi, baby. I'm gonna tuck her head in like a little kitty cat. You're just a little kitty. She's gonna leave in a second now. Go on. It's time to go, baby. I want to play with my seeds now. I want to play with... Do you see her claws are not in my skin? She has her claws out, but they're not pushing on me. See how gentle she is? She's mad at me. Look, still, no claws. And her bite was like a warning. She's such a nice cat. She's so good to me. Because I'm trouble. I'm a troublemaker with them. I love, what's it called? I love bothering my pets. I love getting in their faces and then giving them cuddles and loving on them. Hey, I'm bugging you when you're sleeping to get cuddles. And she's so patient with me. Like, look at her right now. Her eyes are fully closed and she's resting the weight of her head on my hands so that I could give her cuddles. But also... she gets mad. But she's not really mad, because she doesn't use any claws and she doesn't use her teeth. She has claws, she has teeth, she doesn't have to. Okay, girl, time to go. Time to go. I'm gonna look at seeds now, go on. Good girl, thank you. Okay, let's talk about the garden. Let me get my seed binders. Good girl. She's a sweet kitty. Hey, babies. Nice to see you, kids. Ugh. All right. Ugh. Seed binders. Time to pick this year's garden. How excitement. I'm excitement. I got some more sleeves for the seeds. These hold 4 seed packets or 8 seed packets, because 4 on each side. So now I will go with you. Actually, you know what? Now that we've got it on the... Now that we've fixed the stream, let me open up, what can I open to show you the different, let me think. I want to show you the different plants that I'm growing, but I want to figure out the best way to show you. Probably Renee's garden seeds or whatever. Renee's garden. That's probably our best bet for where we can find it. Then we can just go on to Discord and open Discord. Not Discord, open Renee's garden. Okay, so now we are going to crop it differently. Everybody just deep breaths. We are going to figure this out so well. I just want to make it so you can see all the seeds. Okay. And then we don't need that stuff. Okay. Deep breaths, everybody. We'll figure this out. All right, then I can just do one of those, and then I can just do one of these. There, and now I can open up my seeds, and I can also show you what these plants are gonna be. I think that works. Kiwi's the same way. She is big, but she's also overweight. The overweight is about proportions with cats. She is big and overweight, both, not just one. She's not just overweight. She's also a big cat. It's true. Okay, so seed list here for this year. Are we gonna try to do the red perilla again? Perea, whatever, shiso. It is a, hold on. It's technically a vegetable, I guess. Dark ruby leaves of this sharply flavored Asian herb have nicely frilled edges, grow as a bright red microgreen, or let the plants mature and enjoy the leaves in pho or pair with sushi. So I like to have it because it's purple, not because it's... Oh my god, do I not have any? Lol, spoke too soon. We're not growing that this year. Why do I even have the envelope anymore? Maybe as a reminder to pick up seeds for it. Hoomst, hoomst among us. Okay, Queen Thai basil. I do want to grow that because I find... Stop it, Laura. Are you on? Okay, well, that's embarrassing. I guess we're not growing that right now. Lavender, sage. I have lavender. Basil, I am going to have to start seeds for. But I think I might just put them in the ground because I don't care about basil. It's just to have it because it's something you should have, I do kind of want to grow a stinging nettle. Is that a crazy idea? I think I'm gonna grow myself a stinging nettle just for funsies. Yes, I do, in fact, have stinging nettle seeds. Is that a good idea? Is that a bad idea? Inside of my home garden. It's not growing around me. What are you doing, Peekaboo? She found a toy. All right, let me see here. I feel like this is the list of ones that we said we're not doing this year, so I don't really know if looking through it makes sense right now, because I'm looking at every single one, and I'm like, I don't want to grow this, I don't want to grow this. Black-Eyed Susan, we already have. Laura's Greens mix. I think that I will be using some of that, just throwing it in the garden for fun. We're not doing bachelor's buttons this year. Kind of a big deal. Feverfew, we don't need because I have so much feverfew. I love having so much feverfew, let me tell you. I do want to do radishes again in the spring. That's an outside thing though. No more sunflowers. I'm not interested in the waste of space. They don't entertain me anymore because they take too much space. But, someone else can grow them. Dark green, purple, and pink. This one I love. That is my favorite. The nettle is worth growing. It's multi-purpose. I know that, but it is technically a weed where I live. Like, it's not difficult to find in the wild. It just doesn't grow in my direct neighborhood. Like, I have to drive a little while to find it. It's pretty common in a few not waste areas, like wild areas in St. Catharines, which is like almost an hour away. Wow, I actually made it for seed chats. Welcome, Slinky. Yes, we are here doing our seed chats. I am just looking at the flowers that I am and am not going to be growing this year. Larkspur does not do anything for me. It takes so long to grow. Rose Campion, we don't need anymore. Chrysanthemum Bright Eye, I don't know why it's not for me. Okay, so these ones are all ones I have no interest in growing this year. That's good to know. This binder is now void. No more looking at that binder this year, all right? This binder, on the other hand, is the one that we have to break down how many seeds we're actually going to be planting. This is the one that is full of that I am growing it. So somehow, in my... How even big is my backyard? Maybe 30 feet by 50 feet? And that includes a bunch of shade. It's like a very small space. And somehow I'm going to grow this many things. So, come along with us. It's gonna be a super time. Okay, this is a for sure grow. Stop it, Laura. Have you already done... This can't all be for sure grow. That's too many items. I have 6 varieties of zinnia. I have 7 varieties of nasturtiums. But really, those are not, if you have varieties of something, I'm not going to have, 5 of each variety. I'll have, I'll have like 3 of each variety. Because they won't all live. I do not believe in calling any plants weeds. That's totally reasonable. When I say weeds, I mean common wild plants where I live. A weed to me is a common wild plant. I do grow some weeds, but if it's wild where I live and it's common, then I call it a weed. Dandelions are weeds, goldenrod's a weed. Obviously, they're not useless plants. They have lots of good uses, but they grow wild and they're common. Okay, 7 varieties of nasturtiums. 5 varieties, did I say? Oh, 6 varieties of zinnias. Poppies is all one to me. I might as well. Like, I don't even need them to be in multiple envelopes because to me they're all the same. So you know what? I am going to just put them together so that I don't have as much overwhelming me when I look at it. Because to me, it feels overwhelming to have all the poppies. But I love having the packets. Oh my god, I'm such a psychopath right now. I'm not a psychopath. I'm actually overly emotional. I'm overly connected to the seed packets. Okay, Gold Dust Alyssum. That's something I really want to try this year. I had 0 luck with it last year. Like, nothing from it grew. But I didn't grow all the seeds. Gold Dust Alyssum. I'll show you what it looks like. If they have it here. Plant name. Alyssum. Okay, so they don't have the gold dust variety one, but it's the same as these, just yellow. So I'm hopeful that we can get some this year because I think that would be really pretty. Don't you think? That, but in yellow? I think it could come out really cool. Let me see. Gold dust. I'm using my non-dominant hand. Alyssum. Like, that's cool. Let me show you what it looks like. It might be so good. If it looks like that, how cute. Look at how cute that is, just popping out of rocks. So that is one of the things that is on my I'm gonna grow it list. But I also am growing regular sweet alyssum and a mix of pinks. Hey Melanie, good morning. I miss you guys so much. I gotta leave for work soon, just popping in to say hello. Miss you too, Melanie. It's lovely to have you pop in and check in later. We're doing seed talk today. And don't forget to click the like button as you come in. It helps the channel. And you're here, so click it, click it. Thank you. Okay, so alyssum, we are doing 4 varieties. Well, I feel like really it's just 2 varieties. A mix of pinks as the first variety and then yellow as the second. Coleus, I have to add these. I have assorted fancy coleus, mystery coleus, mixed colors coleus, and one specific variety. So I'm going to just move all of these into one envelope because they're all the same thing. Assorted and mixed fancy, those are the same thing. So I'm just going to combine them and we'll just shake them up. Mystery coleus, don't mind if I do. You know? What's the mystery? We're gonna find out in, you know. What the hecky? You are not very well separated. What's that about? Previous Laura did not do a good job sorting her seeds. Disappointing. Well, these ones are also pretty organized. I'm just gonna put these directly outside. I'm not sorting more seeds right now. Mystery coleus. What does that even mean? Okay, so now my coleus is organized into one group. With all the snow, I love daydreaming about summer. Yay, seed planning. Me too. I also like daydreaming about summer. These, where are you? These seeds are from Toronto, but I do actually have their offspring that I am keeping as a houseplant over winter. So I'm growing this one again from seed, even though I do have high hopes that I'll be able to take cuttings from this when it gets a little bit bigger, and then we can root the cuttings and get them outside earlier than the seeds. are going to have plants ready to go outside, but she's beautiful, and I'm having lots of this in the garden this year. I really enjoyed this one last year. You know, one thing I missed in the garden last year regarding coleus was the lime green, almost yellow one. I missed it last year. I had it the year before, and so this year I am going to make it part of my plan to have it. Lots of it. All right, so Dark Night Scabiosa. Not very many seeds in here for it. I feel like the Scabiosa was kind of a disappointment also. I feel like it took a really long time to get started, so maybe I need to start it way earlier, or maybe it needs a different location. Let me read what the seed packet actually says. A cottage garden favorite, Dark Night's buds resemble jeweled Victorian brooches that unfurl into densely petaled, frilled, pincushion-shaped flowers. Planted in sunny borders, the blossoms attract a myriad of pollinators throughout the summer, especially monarch fritillary and skipper butterflies. With their deep, rich color and intricate form, Dark Night is a wonderful color accent in bouquets. Flowers also air dry easily for everlasting arrangements. So let me show you what that looks like. So the one it's talking about, the one I'm talking about right now, is this guy here. She's cute little watercolor painting. First of all, love that. And the flowers are pretty. They're pretty flowers. I'm not gonna say they're not. It's just that one plant only has one flower going at any time. Like there's like 4 small flowers at any one time, but only one of them is actively blooming. So it's not a waste of space if you have a lot of space. But if you don't have a lot of space, it's I don't know. So I am going to grow it. I just don't know how much I'm going to grow it. Like I don't know how much of it I'm going to grow. So I have that one. I also have grandmother pincushion scabiosa also. I'll show you those ones. That's these guys here. So that's a mix of all the colors essentially. Pink, white, lavender, the dark, and then the red. I haven't gotten red ever yet in this mix. I've only ever gotten the lavender or the white. Did I get pink? And the salmon-y colored pink. So I do have salmon scabiosa also that I saved seeds from my previous salmon scabiosa plant. And I have a Macedonian scabiosa, which is like a red fuchsia color. I'm probably only going to do like 2 of each seed. They didn't change my life. Whereas the silvery rose straw flower, to me, these are way more worth it for the space. I will show you what the straw flowers look like because they are so pretty. The seeds mine are mixed up together. Let me just put them all in one envelope. Silvery rose. Let me show you what those guys look like. They're so pretty. Straw flowers. Oh, they don't have it here. Well, you can see what straw flowers look like anyway. The color that I have is silvery rose, which is this colorway. This sort of pinky white. This is all the silvery rose. It's very pretty. So I'm excited about that one. We had the perennials purple scabiosa at my house growing up, and I always loved them. So I have a perennial scabiosa and a perennial coreopsis that I got last year. I have the perennial, it's like a purpley pink. That scabiosa is perennial, and I have it. I don't know yet. I mean, I got it in the fall. We'll see what happens in the spring. I hope it comes up. Okay, I also have Mystery Scabiosa from Some House Downtown. That's the label I have on it. Mystery Scabiosa from Some House Downtown. Great information, Laura. Purple and pink Cleome. I love them both. Sometimes I hum and haw, and I think I only want to do the purple. But it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful plant. Here's what Cleome looks like. This one, let me show you. That's what it looks like. It's so pretty. It's such a nice plant. So I will grow probably 6 of these. So I'll do 3 purple, 3 pink. And I grow more than I need and then assume that some will die. And then I over baby them and none of them die. And then I have so many plants. And I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think that's a good thing. So next is marigolds. Winged matchbox. Oh, that's from a person. I'm like, what is winged matchbox? That's a username. Slinky, lol, I have seed saved like that too. Iris from the front of First Source Bank is my fave. Yeah, I like Mystery Scabiosa from Some House downtown. Not where, just some house. Okay, marigolds. I don't know what I want to do for marigolds. Maybe you guys could help me with this. Stop it. There's not only 2 varieties of marigolds. Where are the rest? I guess I stopped being organized at this point. Okay, here's marigolds. Okay, so Tangerine Gem, that's a guarantee. I will be growing that one. It's so adorable. Let me see what marigolds Renee's has so you can follow along with me. Okay, so Petite Marigolds, this is kind of like it. The Tangerine Gems, I have the, they're called Signet Marigolds. They're just small. They're just much smaller than regular marigolds, and they're amazing. They smell like lemon instead of like marigold. Well, they still smell like marigold, but they also smell like lemon. They're quite lovely. I'm also going to be growing the French Marigolds Burning Embers, which is a single red marigold. It's really pretty. And I'm going to grow Jolly Jester. Do I also want to grow Naughty Marietta this year? I kind of want to just like invest in the Jolly Jester, but I love the Naughty Marietta. I have like mental illness when it comes to marigolds. I want to grow them all, but I can't. That's silly. Sunshine Single Marigold, I'm not growing that this year. Perfect Bright Yellow Double Marigold, obviously I have to grow that because it's called Perfect Bright Yellow. Strawberry Blonde, I want to grow. African Marigold Mandarin, a beautiful medium orange double biflower. But it's orange, so I'm out. Okay, and then we have Tangerine Gem, that's yellow-ish, orange, Naughty Mary. Okay, so these are all yellow. That's good. That's what we want. And then orange and red double bicolor. Do we want an orange and red double bicolor marigold? No, because it's orange. And we have the option of gold and red bicolor. So we will do gold and red bicolor instead, as that's better, I think. Okay, so let me just put these no's into a different sleeve. Good morning, Sharon. So even though these are beautiful marigolds, it even says beautiful medium orange flower. It's orange. We are avoiding orange at all costs. We still end up with orange flowers in my garden every single year, no matter what, and they're beautiful. However, I do my best to avoid it. Okay, gotta get going now. Have a great day. You too, Melanie. Have an awesome rest of your day. Don't work too hard. Okay, so that's that for marigolds, I think. And now zinnias. There's a lot of zinnias in here. Okay, zinnia Glorious Red. I feel like I'm over red. I feel like red did not give me what I wanted last year, so I think I'm giving up on red for this year. Zinnia Bright Fuchsia. I don't know why I even have these seeds. I don't like fuchsia zinnias. Zinnia Big Pink. I think I'm going to go ahead and give up on all of these zinnias for this year. I'm not calling them, like, ruined. I'm not calling them over with. I'm just saying for this year's garden, they disappointed me for the last time. You know what I mean? Not literally, but, like, that's what it feels like. You've disappointed me for the last time. What is happening? Okay, here we go. You don't love me. There we go. White Gomphrena. Do we want white Gomphrena? Because I'll show you what Gomphrena looks like, and you can tell me what you think. Gomphrena. Globe Amaranth. Okay, so this is what Gomphrena looks like. She's adorable. And the flowers dry so cute and so pretty. And the colors I have as options are this one, this bright fuchsia one. I also have a pale pink and I have a white. But I don't know which ones I need. Pink and white. Pink and white? Do I need a white medium-sized flower? Yeah, you know what? We should probably have white. Is there a theme or color theme to this year's garden? I think I want balance. Balance is my vibe this year, so I'm thinking I have 3 heights, really. Ground cover, 4 heights. Ground cover, small, medium flowers, medium, large flowers, and then very tall flowers. So like amaranth and cleome are in the very tall, and then zinnias are in the medium tall. I would say marigolds are in the small medium, and then alyssum is the bottom, right? I want balance in color on all levels. So last year I had balance in all levels, but the color was not balanced. This year I want to have, like, if I have yellow in the medium range, which I will, because I have gold zinnias, I have yellow marigolds, I have yellow feverfew. So I want to have yellow alyssum and something tall that has yellow. So like hot biscuits amaranth would work for me there. I don't have that, but something like that, something tall and yellow has to happen. So then my tall pink is cleome and amaranth. My medium pink is zinnias. My short pink is strawberry blonde marigolds, and my low pink is sweet alyssum. So like that's what I'm. Then if there's red, I'll have to do red through all 3 levels, and I'm not interested in having red in all 3 levels. Cosmos. Huh?
I said how faster to them.
It's not very nice.
They're gonna get my hands.
Shouldn't bully my babies.
Faster.
Okay, this year, what I want also with my Cosmos is I want it to be mainly apricotta with other Cosmos around. Maybe a branching sunflower for tall. Actually, that's really annoying, Slinky. That's like actually really annoying, and I find that offensive because that's literally perfect, and I didn't want to do sunflowers this year. But that's really a good idea, actually. Like a yellow sunflower, because it's just that it takes up a lot of sun. Hello. But I could dedicate 1 pot to a sunflower. I could just say, this is my sunflower pot. Slinky, you're right. You're right. Okay, so yes, I need a sunflower now. You know what? I should probably be making a list because there's a few seeds I need to get. Since there was no yellow amaranth, sunflower is... Of course it's a sunflower. Duh. What flowers are tall and yellow? The ones that look like the sun. Sorry, okay, I need a tall, I don't need a mammoth tall branching sunflower. Okay, and now I'm gonna do tall, tall, and then what? Tall, medium, and then medium, and then medium, short, and then ground. Excuse me. Literal lol. Thank you. I'm glad that made you laugh. It made me laugh is not what it made me do on the inside. It made me like spit take laugh, you know? Like on the inside, obviously on the outside. You saw what it made me do. Okay, so now the colors the colors I'm emphasizing are always pink. Pink is always the most important. Yellow is the next most important. And then who comes after yellow? I mean, orange we're always trying to avoid. That's just a goal. So the tall pinks are cleome and amaranth. The tall yellows are sunflower Are there any other really tall flowers that are yellow? I mean, I have goldenrod. It just grows in as a weed in my it grows as a weed in my backyard. So other than that, I don't know that there's any other tall flower that is yellow. Teddy bear sunflowers, as if. Oh, I have double gaillardia this year. That's exciting. I'm excited to see the gaillardia come up. I'm excited to see the scabiosa come up, and I'm excited to see the coreopsis come up, the perennial versions. Okay, this year we're not growing agrostemma. We're very brave. Globe amaranth. Okay, nothing here that's screaming at me that I need her. Oh, by the way, next weekend is the seed swap. Do you guys know about the seed swap? Not my private seed swap, the seed swap. The one I go to every year. I'm very excited about it. I feel like, is tall Clarkia mountain garland or medium tall? I think that's tall medium. Clarkia, Cosmos, Zinnia, and then medium would be like straw flowers, Scabiosa, medium-sized pink flowers. What's lower to the ground? That would be like celosia, and who else is low to the ground? Other people in here are for sure. Oh, purple, true. Purple. That would also include Cleome for the tall and amaranth, because I have a purple variety. This is a fun way to look at it, actually, as a chart with the size on one side and the color on the other side. I like the organization. Okay, ground is alyssum and other stuff too. Let me see on here. Butterfly coreopsis, no. None of the bachelor's buttons. I'm past them. I'm over them. Okay, I have a Cosmo here somewhere. The double click. So I have this guy, the double click. And these ones are a mix that are cute. I think they'll be fun. Should I do oh, I would love to get white. Wouldn't that be fun? It's too bad you don't know ahead of time. You just have to wait till they bloom. I say that like it's a bad thing. It's not. It's going to be lovely. And I also have, I think I have another pink one that my sister got me. Apricota. Just hold on. I'm finding it. Oh yeah, the gladiolus corms. Gotta get those too. Okay, we've got Nemophilia, Lavertia, Impatience, Yarrow. We don't need any more Yarrow. I have enough Yarrow to fill a swimming pool at this point. Like, I have so much Yarrow, and I'm very pleased. Like, I worked very hard to get the Yarrow that I got. That's silly. But I did plant them and tend to them, so I'm going to enjoy them. Okay, I'm just seeing if there's any of the zinnias that I'm growing, if they have the gold zinnia that I have. So I'll call this the right kind of color. The one that I'm growing is like gold, like that. The yellow that I'm growing is gold. So that'll be, I guess that'll be in zinnias for that height. I do want to do the zinnia. Tall medium is zinnia. Okay, for Cosmos, I want apricot. Where did I put the rest of the sheets? Did I just only take out one? Who is she? Anyway, yeah, I am pretty excited. Ugh, but I can't start yet. I feel like playing with the seeds helps me because I know I can't start the seeds yet. It's too early, but I also want to, you know? But that's not how it works. Okay, I have Picotee Cosmos, which are great. Daydream Cosmos. Do I need all these different kinds? It's mostly about the apricot this year. I don't want to miss out on it. Last year I feel like I could have had more. I had more opportunities to have more apricot Cosmos. Okay, and then Little Ladybirds Cosmos. Those were like whatever. White Cosmos. Do I even bother growing white Cosmos when the double bonbon, whatever it's called, double click, if it has white? I know you already have tall purple, but you know about Ruby Moon Hyacinth Bean? Ruby Moon Hyacinth Bean. Ruby Moon oh, there we go. Hyacinth Bean. Ooh, she's beautiful. That's like a big bean. Pretty flowers. Whoa, look at that. The beans are pretty too. Okay, that's cool. It's so magical. It is magical. Looks lovely. I do have a trellis, which my plan for it is to grow firecracker vine and sweet peas. And then whatever nasturtium survives until the late summer gets to climb up what's left. Okay, assorted cosmos. I feel like I can just say no, right? Just say no. Just say no to drugs, kids. Assorted cosmos. I don't need assorted. White cosmos. I do love seeing white cosmos. You know? Now I'm a Western girl. Okay, cosmos are all going in here. I'm just gonna do it. All the cosmos I want. Okay, that's all amaranth. Okay, the cosmos that I have over here are, like I said, the double click. And then my mom got me this one called Candy Stripe. But to me, it's almost the same as Picotee, so I'm going to just consider them the same. Like, I'm going to plant them together like it's the same seeds. And the double click is what I'm really excited about. So that's that for cosmos, right? We don't have any other sneaky cosmos hiding around here. Amaranth, Radiance Cosmos, Dazzler Cosmos. Do I need Dazzler? No, I don't. They didn't do enough for me to make it what I need. Okay, so this is a guaranteed yeses. Now, in guaranteed yeses, we also need the amaranths. So amaranths are tall. They're all tall all the time. The colors I have are Coral Fountain, Love Lies Bleeding, and Velvet Curtains in the big shape. And then I also have in a different form, like a different shape, amaranth spike. So the spike, I'm not considering it the same as the rest of the amaranth. It's lovely, but it's not the same. It has a completely different form. So the amaranth, the tall varieties will all be planted. I'll probably do 3 of each. So it'll take me 2 little seed trays to fill up with amaranth. But that's fine because it deserves... Oh, I found another tall for yellow other than sunflower. I have it labeled as anemone, but it's not actually an anemone. It's also not a Jerusalem artichoke, but that was the other thing I thought it was. It's some very tall yellow flower that kind of vibes like a sunflower. So that'll be good. Sunrise Serenade Morning Glory, that is another one for tall and pink, I think. Sunrise Morning Glory. All right, and then the dahlia, I still haven't planted seeds for it. I don't know when is the best time to plant dahlia seeds, but I'm sure it was in the past was the best time. Pink Gomphrena adjacent flower, I know I wanted that one, so I'm gonna put it in my envelopes. Marigolds, we've already determined that these ones are for sure yeses, so we can pull that entire envelope out. Clarkia Mountain Garland. Oh, this is another just a yes. I just have it in my yeses. Status, we want to try again. Pen Stem and Wedding Bells. I feel like it was not... It didn't do it for me. I'll show you what it looks like in theory, and then you can see that it's just... It's not what I'm getting. I've never had it succeed. I've never even had it germinate. Pen... Nope, not Sylvania. Stem. Sorry, non-dominant hand. Penstemon. This is what she looks like. She looks like she's going to be so pretty. Penstemon wedding bells, though. It's specific. Wedding bells. They're so nice. Look how pretty they look. Ugh, they look like they're going to be so pretty. But I had zero luck with them. So I'm not really like set on them. Salmon Zinnia, that one came out orange, so we're not doing her. Mom's Perennial Poppy, already have tried it lots, didn't work. Okay, sweet peas, nasturtiums and sweet peas. It's everything. I'm growing them en masse. Both of those things I don't really even need like to start inside. I can pretty much just start putting the seeds outside. But I feel like there's no seeds in these packets. Why do I have a whole bunch of sweet pea seed packets with no seeds in them? That's not wise. Do you even have none? Okay, this has sweet peas, so that's good. I'm also really excited about the Gypsophilia, the baby's breath. That is something that makes me very excited. Don't need any more yarrow. Okay, so now that we've done that, I can put back in this envelope only the things that we are for sure growing next year. All right? We can just guarantee them. And by next year, I mean in a couple of weeks. When I say next year, I mean very soon. Because it's literally just about to be February, and when February hits, it's time to garden, y'all. I am emotionally prepared to start gardening. I mean, there is still a number of feet of snow outside, but we don't have to think about that. We can just think about how it's going to be so nice to have the garden. Could you, like, not? Is that possible for you? So rude. There. Got it. Nailed it. Okay. Now let's do it all again. Let's do it from the correct time of year. Or should we do all the things we're going to start outside? Man, I don't know. Let's just start by putting everything in that we are for sure growing. Oh, I'm so excited for Baby's Breath. Baby's Breath is so pretty. It is seriously lovely. Do I even have any seeds in here? Was it determined that I do? Yes. I have two Malva, Zabrina Malva seeds. Okay, that's page 1. And then page 2. Oh, you're a different size page, aren't you? That sucks. Not ideal. Okay. I just want to be able to, like, really engage with what I have grown, what I am growing, what I have growing, what I am growing this year. I want to really look at it. Very pretty, must grow this. You got it, Laura. Laura from the past would not let us down, hopefully. Strawberry Blonde and Tangerine Gem. Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. I think that the Tangerine Gem is really, really, really pretty. And if you can ever get it for free, I don't think you should pay for it because I don't love paying for seeds. But if you can ever get it, I would say do it. Yarrow Pastel we don't need. Heirloom Cypress Vine. I tried that last year. I'll try it again this year. Just by throwing it in the ground, I'm not going to like start seeds for it. That would be too much work for this. Done with those. Let's see what you've got to say. I like sorting mine by what week I need to start them, or direct sow. That's a smart thing to do. However, thank you very much. The end. Amaranth. Do I need the spike green again? It was really nice for flower arranging. Honestly, it was very nice. It did help me with flower arranging. It's like a very good structure. A structural sort of thing. All right. Next, we've got The Butterfly Cosmos Little Ladybirds, these were like a severe disappointment last year, but I think it's because I didn't give them any time. I started them directly outside. So that's like a maybe. I should just call it a no, but it's a maybe. Okay, calendula, for sure I need a lot of it. I do love the calendula. And I have a couple varieties. I have like orange, and then this one called Indian Prince, which is pretty, and then one called Flashback, which is pretty. Okay, celosia. Obviously, I need the celosia spicata, flamingo, and salmon. And then the gomphrena. I think I'll grow both white and pink. I did want to say good morning. I've been here a while. I'm just tired. I'm sorry. But I'm glad to be here for seeds. I love seeing the future garden. Hey, Candace. It's going to be even prettier when it's all actually growing. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. White gomphrena. What did I tuck in? That's a completely different thing, Laura. We want the gompphrenas together and the celosias together. Oh, and then random celosia. We're just gonna try those seeds for fun. Just for the fun of it all. What are you? Yellow and red bicolor? No, thank you. Also, I'm not sure if Julia still goes to Once Upon a Child. I sent you an ad for a sale. There's a big sale. Oh, is it 90% off clearance? Because I already went for that. Okay, pink Cleome. That's a guarantee. Can you just work though? Thank you so much. Purple Cleome, absolutely, positively. Cleome from Winged Matchbox and Mystery Scabiosa from Some House Downtown. Macedonian Scabiosa and Salmon Rose Pink Scabiosa and Garden Night, Dark Night Scabiosa and Pincushion. All of those scabios can go together. Straw flowers, I only have Silvery Rose now and mixed. I'm hoping if I plant the mixed this year, I will end up with that gold straw flower again. But we can only hope. My back is like being trouble today. Okay, coleus. I do have to figure out when all of these need to be planted. So that's a good idea to sort them by time. But first I just have to sort them by, I do for sure want to grow this. And then we'll deal with the sorting of the rest later. But first we have to start with, I saved so many Sweet Alyssum seeds this year, for real, for real. There's not a chance in any chance at all. There is no chance at all that I will not have Sweet Alyssum this year. That worked out really, really clearly. Did you understand what I was talking about there? Because that sounded really intelligent. Okay, assorted California poppies. I'll just add these ones in. Gorgeous. And then are there pink ones in here? Good girl, Laura, in the past. I love when you save seeds for the things that we both love. Not a lot of seeds. I'd really appreciate if you had saved more seeds, but here we are. Are you opened and used already? Sure looks like it. Empty. Trash, I say. Okay, next we have gold and red bicolor marigold. I do want that one, I think. And now my nasturtiums. Look at the nasturtium varieties I'm growing this year. So I've got the Moonlight. I've got the Day and Night. I've got the Bloody Mary. I've got the Baby Rose. Meow. I've got Alaska, and I've got Double Dwarf Cherry Rose. All of these together are going to be like probably my favorite thing. I'm really excited to see more red nasturtiums. I don't love red flowers, but I love red nasturtiums. It doesn't need to make sense. It's just the way it goes, you know? And I think with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think with 6 packs of nasturtiums, do you even have any in you? Oh, you do have one seed. I don't need the whole packet for the 1 seed. Come now. I'll just put you in assorted and hopefully you win the Hunger Games. All right? Well, don't fall out of there. Okay, so I'm just going to put my assorted in the bottom. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 varieties of nasturtiums this year. And I think, yeah, that should do it. I think that'll fill us up as far as our nasturtium need goes. Now, for zinnias, I have Happy Rolf's zinnia. I have the fancy Creamy Blush Pumula zinnia. We named it something. It's beautiful. And then I have a golden zinnia. And I do want to grow that. Peekaboo, you need to not be there. That's not, not a good idea. Thank you. Queenie Lime Orange Offspring. I don't think I want to risk it, so I don't think I'm going to grow it. And then the most important zinnias for me this year are the Cinderella Lilac and then the Sanguina Cupcake. These are my exciting seeds. And you can go here. And you can go here. Do I have any other zinnias on the list? Glorious Red, we're not going to do. Fuchsia, we're not going to do. My area is so messy now. Okay, we'll just put you guys together like this. Okay? Okay. I'm coming to terms this year that it's too hot and sunny for nasturtiums in my garden. They always do terrible. I have pretty good luck with nasturtiums, I'm going to be honest. I love them, and I have good luck with them. Probably that's why I love them. We love the things that do really well, don't we? I love my amaranth. It always gives me good vibes, and I love my nasturtiums. Okay. And who is left here? The dahlias. Good. I don't know. Do we need to grow this? It's Lavertia, Lavatera. That sounds right. Lavatera. I don't know. What do you think? Lavatera. It looks like it's going to take up a huge amount of space. Plant height is 30 to 50 centimeters. Compact. Twins Hot Pink. For earlier blooms, start indoors 6 to 8 weeks before last frost. Okay, I'll put it in my yeses, but it's a yes maybe, okay? Not guaranteeing it. Okay, so now that that's done, I'll put everything like this. Oh, this is all guaranteed yeses also, so let's put them in. We're going to do apricot status. We try it every year, and I get 3 or 4 stems off of one plant, and it's lovely, but it's a little bit disappointing every year because I just don't have it in me. I don't know. I don't have the ability. Blue salvia is a yes, and hummingbird pink salvia is also a yes. I can't believe I almost missed that. The British flower farmer I follow grows Lavatera for her bouquets. Oh, it works in bouquets? Okay, and also for sure we're doing the Chantilly snapdragons again. Those were beautiful, phenomenal flowers. I loved them. Mystery Coleus. Did we determine that we weren't going to do Mystery Coleus? I don't remember our final thoughts on that. Okay, let me just put this binder down for a sec so that we can look at the mess on the desk that we have here and see how we're going to get it back to being a managed mess. Okay, so this is my mandatory yeses. Oh, these pages don't fit. Well, that's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna work for me. Why would they make them not fit in a regular binder? Okay. Well, that literally won't work for me. I'm gonna have to switch it back. Not back, but like to the other size. Because I won't be able to enjoy myself if I know that it's not fitting in there nicely. Worry not, friends. It'll only take me a moment. And then we can determine how many flowers we have growing as opposed to just varieties, because it feels like we have so many varieties that it's making it feel like we have a lot growing, but really it's mostly just a lot of variety. Like it'll be lots of, like it's 4 kinds of zinnia, but it's just zinnia, you know? Like there's less, I feel like there's less than it seems. Maybe. Okay. So, now, but now, there's nowhere to hide. Okay. Did you ever see that one where it's a robot that does it? Oh gosh, please don't fall anything. Please stay in. Good. Okay, first set will be marigolds. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have 6 varieties of marigolds this year, which is just fine with me. Do love them. Okay, so marigold page is for sure 6 varieties, and that's all. Next plant we should go for is, oh god, sorry, 7 varieties of marigolds, and that's it. After that, it's over. No more marigolds. Unless I see something that I really need in the garden, and then that's not my fault. Okay, now nasturtiums. I'm just going to transfer these to the other pack. I know, very entertaining. I'm so sorry that this part is boring, but it's going to be worth it because the garden's going to be so pretty. That you guys are as excited as I am about starting your garden. And if you don't garden, that's fine. You can just watch me garden. It'll be fun. We'll all enjoy ourselves. Okay, there we go. Nasturtiums are in with the new pages. And who could we do next? Zinnias, I guess. What? Right, I can do the Sanguine and the Cinderella Lilac and the Creamy Blush Ruffles. I'm so excited for this one. Creamy Blush Ruffles is going to be so pretty. And then Happy Rolf's Short Pumula Pink and then Gold. That's so annoying that these pages didn't fit. Okay, now we need a fresh page again. This one is like, I don't know, it's really important to me to grow it page. It includes my Clarkia Mountain Garland. Wow. I grow it every year. Every year I have to snap back into what the name is. Peekaboo. She's being very cute right now. Okay, that's Clarkia Mountain Garland. Who else doesn't have any friends to live with them? Amaranth, Apricot, Cosmos. I guess these guys could go with those guys. The Chantillies of the world. So I need the Apricot status again this year. Peekaboo found a toy. My garden this year is going to be all purple and yellow perennials except for pink common milkweed, since we'll probably be moving and I want it to look nice when we leave. That's lovely that it's going to be Snapdragon. That it's going to be purple and yellow. Those are beautiful together. Okay. So these are kind of like randoms that don't have multiple partners. Like I have blue salvia. And I guess I have blue salvia and pink hummingbird salvia. And then I have the sunrise morning glory. Like, they don't go with other things. And the pon-pon dahlia. I want it to be pom-pom, not pom-pon. But I didn't name it, so. And then the sunrise serenade morning glory. Now this whole page can go in. Beauty. Love it. Gorgeous. Okay, now on the next one, we can do... Should we do all the cosmos next? Let's do the cosmos next. My garden this year is going to be hopefully really nice. I'm really hopeful that it turns out lovely. I think it will, but you know, I'm a little bit biased. Do I have any Xenia Cosmos? Please, 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 please. No, that's sad. Rubenza. A little bit. I'm gonna do it, okay. Anyway, Picotee, which to me is the same, it's literally the same picture. It's literally the same picture as what was originally Picotee. So, you know what? They shouldn't even get their own envelope. They're the same thing. And then they can go together. White Cosmos we decided on. I am happy about that. And then the Daydreams. Do I need the Daydream? Yes, they're pretty. Don't worry, I'll figure it out by the time the garden comes. I will figure out all the things we need to put in it. Oh, this is a mess in here now. It's like a little bit overwhelming and gross. There's like a lot happening around me. Okay, next is, let's do Amaranth. Do I even really need to start Amaranth inside? I don't think I really need to. I feel like the ones that I planted in the ground and the ones that I grew inside, they caught up to each other. You know? So, I don't know if it's really important. Okay, and now I'm going to do the Gomphrena and Celosias. Gomphrena, where are you? Oh, did I already put you in and I'm just not paying attention? It's possible. Daffodils, beautiful. Grape hyacinth, beautiful. Bee balm, beautiful. Purple coneflower, yellow coneflower, caryopteris, hairy beard tongue, purple lupin, ironweed, yarrow, and alyssum that will inevitably self-sow. That's lovely. That all sounds very nice. I support this message. Okay, here's calendula and celosia. All right, we've got Gomphrena adjacent, and then we'll have Celosia spicata, Celosia other spicata, and the Gompphrenas. And then random Celosia and mixed Gompphrenas. Beautiful. We love that. Next page, folks. Anemone, Why do I keep saying that? Lavertera, Mammoth White Poppy, and Little Ladybirds Cosmos. These are random things that I guess I'll grow. That's the vibe of this page. Calendula. Ooh, I just got nauseous. Hold on a sec. Let's piece them up. Very good. Okay. On the back of this page, we could do the scabiosas. I am gonna grow them. Mystery Scabiosa. Scabiosa Macedonian. I'm gonna put that with the mystery one. Salmon Pink and Black Knight. Bada boom, bada boom. It is a pretty flower. It's just like, feels like a waste of my time. But it's pretty, so it's not a waste of my time. I just think that my highest value flowers, for the ones that I value the highest, are not necessarily the ones that are the nicest. Okay, now let's do straw flowers. Like, I value straw flowers way more than I value scabiosa, but scabiosa and straw flowers basically take up the same niche in my garden. I don't know what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is I'm gonna grow both. And it's inevitable. I act like maybe this year I won't grow them. Probably gonna go back into that other binder and look at things still and be like, do I need any of these? And then we will all determine the answer is no. I will have hundreds of varieties of plants without doing that. But alas. I think last year we stopped counting at 140, if I recall correctly. Oh, lobelia. I forgot lobelia. And I'm going to put the lobelia with the sweet alyssum, because to me that's the same. They take the same niche, I mean. They're both floor friends. Oh shoot, I just lost a bunch of alyssum seeds. Please hold. Oh, they're inside the envelope. We love that. Stop falling out. I need all of you. Okay. Fold you over. Gold dust alyssum. That's something I'm quite excited to see. See how she goes. After we finish this, we can count how many we end up with. This is annoying though, because now I have all of these sheets that are just slightly too big for my binder. And my whole thing was I didn't want to buy a new binder. So I got the new sheets, and now the new sheets are too big. So that's offensive. You know? We'll be doing something fun in a moment. After I finish this, we can go back to ye old knitting. Oh, and they don't stack nice because they want to slide around each other. The disrespect. Okay. Anybody over here who is not needed, we will pull you out and fill you up into another container. They're gonna be just fine. Oh, right. This year I do again want to try the Maiden Hair Vine. I will do the pink green amaranth spike. Limelight spray millet I had like no luck with, so I'll just throw those seeds in the ground. Pink cactus hybrid. Do I want to try to do that one again? No, I have new varieties to try this year. I have to get into those. Assorted coleus, and oh, this coleus is a yes. And this coleus is a yes. All right, that might be it. And then we can say we've got the garden planned. Where things will go, that's a different problem for another day. where the things are currently. That's a now thing. Okay, poppies, sweet peas, we've already got those in. Okay, so now we can close up this binder, I think. I think we're finished with these seeds. We might need one more page, but I'm gonna close it so that I can get it out of my way. I am so excited for my yarrow this year. Slinky, I think that you helped me through my yarrow impatience, because your garden, your yarrow is like years ahead of mine. So yours is, it's like 2 years ahead of mine, I think, right? So yours has like a significant head start. And when you were showing your, hold on, I'm fitting this back in here. I have to Toblerone. When you were showing yours and I was looking at mine being like, it's just not enough. It's like the plants, I started with maybe 12 plants, 12 small plants. And when I had those small plants, I thought they're never gonna grow into like a big, beautiful yarrow patch. And then I was seeing yours and going, I just have to hold on for like a couple of years. I just have to hold on for a couple of years. And that feels like a really long time when you're starting seeds for something. But now it's been a couple of years and my yarrow is now filling a pot this big, a Rubbermaid tote, like a 2 foot by 3 foot Rubbermaid tote, and where else? I have 2 large yarrows. And then I also broke it up this in the fall and transplanted it to a bunch of different spots in my garden. So this coming year, I'm hopefully expecting a crazy amount of yarrow to be in my garden. Yarrow and feverfew are like currently my most dominant perennials. I have a really strong, I guess hostas also. I have a really strong group of hostas and a really nice group of ferns, and they come back every year. And now I have a choke cherry tree, so that's going to be really exciting in the spring. I'm excited to see what it looks like as spring comes. Like what does that tree do in the spring? I don't know. So that'll be fun. Okay, let me just double check that all these things are not ones that I want to grow, and that they don't have any seeds in them if I do want to grow them. Like opium poppy? I already transferred all the seeds, didn't I? Like, why are you even labeled that? It don't matter. We have poppy seeds. We are ready. So yeah, yay, I absolutely love, I just divided mine for the first time in the fall. Yeah, I divided mine in the fall, and assorted cosmos. We're not doing assorted cosmos. Chamomile? Why do I even have seeds for it? I must have saved these seeds because that's silly. Buying chamomile seeds is a silly thing to do. So I wouldn't have bought them. Anyway, the yarrow, what you've done for me by growing your yarrow in advance made it so that you yarrowed so that I could yarrow. You walk yarrowed so that I could run yarrow. I also need to put this one in here. Indian Prince, chamomile, nope, calendula. Then these are all the randoms. This was a really pretty Cosmo. It's a Radiance Cosmo, but I also feel like meh about it. Oh, red Echinacea. Laura, what are you doing? You're not organized. Anyway, yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens this year. Firecracker Vine, are you even paying attention, Laura? Yeah, I'm really excited to see how it does, how it grows, how it has grown again, because it was so dense last year that some of them died in the middle because they weren't getting enough sunlight. So I broke up a good amount, like a pretty significant amount. Heavenly Blue. We have pink and purple here naturally. Should I plant Heavenly Blue? Morning Glories. Well, I wouldn't have a garden at all if it weren't for you. I wouldn't be a houseplant girly or aspiring flower farmer either. That's crazy. So we changed the trajectory of each other's lives. You made me grow yarrow, and I made you grow things. That's great. Okay, that page will be able to go in. This page, are you one of the large ones? Yes, you are. So annoying. Anywho, yeah, a bunch of them had died in the middle because they had no light. So I went ahead and broke it up into a bunch of different clumps, and then I broke those clumps into slightly smaller clumps, and then I put those all throughout my garden. And I think that it's going to have been a very good decision. We won't know until we see how many of them come back. But like, based on how everything in the garden is looking the last time I checked, I think that they're going to be just fine. Like, I don't think there's going to be any issue. I think they will all come back. So much so that I'm not even starting any seeds. I'm not even starting any yarrow seeds this year. That's how confident I am that I have now a perennial amount of yarrow. A perennial yarrow extravaganza. Oh God. Also, oh my gosh, I forgot how excited I am about this. I have yellow yarrow this year. Yellow yarrow is the like wild type. Yellow and white are the wild type where I live. And the yellow, last year at the end of the garden season, the store that I go near had them at a clearance price of $2.50 for a huge, like, 5-gallon pot of them, bucket. I don't know what I would call them. Anyway, I bought it for $2.50. Normally it was $10 or $12. So I got it for $2.50. And after getting it for $2.50 and planting it in my garden, I'm so excited to see the yellow come up because my yarrow is all pastel pinks and they're gorgeous. I love my pastel yarrow, but I've been hoping to get some yellow. So I am really excited. Sorry, I'm doing something and thinking, and those two things don't go together well for me. This is oh, are these ones my garbage ones? No, this is coleus. That still has seeds. That's empty. Radishes and greens. Okay, so I have like a few more seeds than what I originally planned here. Shoving a few more in. And then we can look at them after. I'm so sorry, all of my seeds. So sorry for the disorganization that you forever have to live in. Oh, I guess this is a small one. I could put them in here. Never fear, Laura is here. Whenever someone asks me how I got into gardening, I say my Canadian friend sent me seeds and the rest is history. Actually, though, that's nuts. In a good way. A good nuts. Okay, that's done. This is a small one, and this is a small one. And these two are empty, so I don't need them. Okay, wow, got it, nailed it. So now, these are all yeses. These are all nos. We don't have to look at them again. We've already confirmed these are nos, and we don't have to look in this binder at all because we know all of these are nos, okay? Okay. Who are you talking to, Laura? Let's be real. Okay, well, now that we've picked our garden for next year, I do want to scroll through Renee's garden seeds because when I go to my seed swap in a week, I know one of the companies that's there is West Coast Seeds, and they sell Renee's garden seeds. So I'm very excited to check out what they've got so that I can see if there's anything I'm missing. Okay. Let me just see if I overstuffed anything. Looks good in here. a little full. Sweet peas. I think you need your own. I think you need your own spot there, sweet peas. There we go. And I think that's good. Why are you in here? Oh, gladiolus corms. Those also need to be at the back. I have not worried about them yet at all. Gladiolus corms. Straw flowers. Cleom. Oh gosh, amaranth, you should probably be lower so you don't fall out. Okay, and you guys. So now we can count the obscene number of flowers we're going to grow this year. It's not obscene, it's glorious. It's not hoarding, it's decoration. I'm winter sowing yellow yarrow and I cannot wait. My grandma had it growing in her driveway, so I've always loved it. That's exciting. Yeah, I've never had it grow with me before. I've only ever seen it as a side of the road weed. But now that I'm growing other colors, hold on, yarrow? No, status. I'm talking about status. No, I'm talking about yarrow. Sorry, my brain didn't work. You can go back in here. So that's done. That's done. And this is just kind of a done disappointment. Hopefully Julia has a binder that is big enough for this and she can use it, because I am not keeping it. It will bother me if I'm keeping it. Okay, so now let me just do a quick rough count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 72! Guys, that's not bad. 72 varieties? 72 varieties is not impossible. Like, if we've done 140 varieties, I think 72 is like a walk in the park. We're going to be just fine. Right? 72 varieties is not even that many, really. If you think about it, how many fit in a pack? 6. And in a 6-pack, what's... You know what I'm trying to do? You know the math I'm trying to do? Hold on. I'm putting my seeds away. That's what's happening over here. Oh no. I've just made a very large paper mess. Hold on, Beelzebub, you're fine. Hey. No. No one wants to hear that, girl. It's rude. I'm still here. I'm just putting stuff away that I made a mess of. You shush. You shush. You. Why I oughta. Oh, sorry, Toby. Why I oughta. Whenever I say why I oughta to Alex, he says 1 iota. Hey. You cut that out. I don't want that. I don't want that one bit. Where is it? Oh, down here. All right. So, that's good. Let me fill my coffee. I'll be right back. Hi, bud. Hey, bud. Beep, beep. baby. Beelzebub decided, I want to scream. I want to scream. Now she's a little quiet and shy, aren't you? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Can I have a kiss? She says no thank you. All right, so we survived seed talk. It's not over though, because I want to go into Renee's garden seeds and just see what flowers are available. Actually, I also want to look at West Coast seeds to see what they have. West Coast seeds. Because the place that I'm going to be doing a seed swap often has West Coast seeds and also Renee's garden seeds. So let's have us a little look-see and see what they've got. Strawberry blonde marigold, cute. I'm already growing that this year. I already have lots and lots and lots of seeds. And the seeds I have are 3rd generation, so they're probably going to be even better than getting seeds from Renee's or from West Coast Seeds, because they've lived in my area now for, this will be their 3rd or 4th season. I think 3rd season. Oh, flower burst fruit bowl yarrow. We're not growing yarrow. We have yarrow. Cinderella lilac. This I'm so excited for. This is the one my sister got me for Christmas. Look how pretty. Isn't it so pretty? Obsessed. It's going to be lovely. That one I'm looking forward to. Yarrow, no. Poppies, I don't need poppy seeds. I'm going to be honest. Sid, what did I miss? You've got, so I dumped that ink, hold on, got really cheap platinum brand fountain pen and realized yesterday while highlighting an old journal that the ink it came with isn't waterproof. So I dumped that ink this morning and filled it with my waterproof document ink. Well, that's good. I wish you could have found something fun to do with the ink. Oh, also I have this. I got a 5-gallon pot of this for $2.50. Let me see. Gonna have some quiet time. Take care, y'all. Stay safe and sane. You too, Sid. Stay safe and take care of yourself, okay? Stay hydrated. So this one's called Cheyenne Spirit, and the bowl pot, I got a 5-gallon pot of this for $2 again, $2.50, and it had this bright fuchsia looking, like almost red color. It was fall, so it was almost dead, but it had this bright color. So I'm hopeful that that means there will be lots of that bright color, but I'm also hopeful that it'll have like a yellow or an orange one in there. So we'll see, but I do have that now. So I will have that growing. Bright rose, I don't need. Super crest mix celosia. I don't really like the crest. I'm not here for the crest. Flax. It's fine. I've grown it. It's fine. Common woolly sunflower. This one grows near the ground, and I think this is quite cute. Is not a real sunflower, but blooms May to August with intensive yellow flowers that rise above silvery gray woolly foliage. Prefers full sun, but will bloom in partial shade. I'm not sharing coffee with you, girlfriend. Okay. Let's see what other... Okay, relax. Okay. What else have we got in here? We've got Queenie Lime with blotch. I don't know how I feel. The Queenie Limes are like a hit or a miss for me. Sometimes I see them and I go, wow, and sometimes I see them and I go, ugh. So for these reasons, I'm out. Mini blend. We don't need that. Ooh, Potomac. That's a pretty color. Why must you do like this? Why must you be this way? Website. Okay, and I don't have any hollyhocks yet, but I did cold start some. They're outside right now in a jug that has been maneuvered to be good for seed starting. Sorry if the audio is off linked. I know when things are open, it sometimes off syncs it. So I'll just put my mouth in front of the microphone so that it doesn't fully bug you, because you won't see my mouth mismoving. Is that a good idea or a bad idea? I feel like that's a good idea. So I don't want any more of the orange straw flowers. The Potomac is really pretty. Oh, this is the sanguinese. I don't know. It's like a red pink. I think it'll be pretty. But they're small, 2 inches. Okay. That's pretty. Foxglove. Okay, we've looked at these. Do I need any of these? Do I see anything that when I see it, I say I need it? Probably. We love that. Oh yeah, I have double hollyhocks that I direct sewed last August too. Oh, last August, that's like effective. I sewed mine like a month ago. Maybe not even a month ago. Maybe a month ago. Okay, Alaska. Oh, I do have one thing that's on my list if I can find it. And I would love to know if West Coast Seeds has it, because I don't think that Renee's has it. Okay, relax here, relax. Okay. Rock Soapwort, Madame Butterfly Bronze Snapdragon, that's gorgeous. Silvery Rose Strawflower, I have that. Selway Mix, I think I have that. Johnny Jump Ups, got 'em. Strawberry Fair Gomphrena, Yellow Yarrow, Blanket Flower. Wildflowers, just called wildflowers? What is that? What do you mean? Ooh, Copper Red. No. Maybe next year can be a red year. This year's not a red year. We didn't plan for red, so it's not going to be red. You have to wait. Red has to wait its turn. Just take your sweet time there, the internet. All right. Ruby Grass, no. Great Lakes Blend, no. Nasturtiums, no. Madame Butterfly Ivory, I think we're growing. I would like golden yellow straw flowers, I will say. I think I would enjoy some golden yellow straw flowers. Painted daisies. I don't like chrysanthemum or whatever, these daisies, these African daisies. I don't like them. Gladiolus Pastel Mix. I already have gladiolus corms. I'm ahead of the game. This is lovely. What was I looking for, though? Pearly Winged Everlasting is what I'm looking for. Aster, I'm still scared to try. I'm not there yet emotionally. I'm not emotionally ready to try asters. My mom told me they were hard, and that was all it took for me to be like, oh, I guess I won't do that then. Someday. Someday I will have to. Who is chasing who? Oh, Peekaboo's chasing a toy. That's fine. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Is this lovely? Like, is this what we want? Heavenly blue. Can you not show me it from farther away? Like, it's fine. I don't feel anything particularly strong about that plant. Okay. Love Lies Bleeding is gorgeous. Ornamental grass. That could be a way for us to get a brighter color as a tall thing. What? What is it? Cappuccino Rudbeckia. Don't need it. Already have it. Hi, baby. Okay. Hi, I'm Sprout. Hi, Pika. Just gonna start poking me. Okay. Benary's giant salmon rose. I don't know, you know? I don't think they have anything particularly... anything that I need. I think I have everything. Almost. I think I have almost everything that I need for the garden. Oh god, I'm so excited to see Clarkia. Clarkia Mountain Garland is... Okay, well, you didn't have to sneeze in my ear. That's gross. Clarkia Mountain Garland is so pretty. And I'm really, 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 really looking forward to it. Let me see what we have. Paradise Mix. Oh, maybe it was Paradise Mix that I got. No, I think it was Cheyenne Spirit. I think it was. Hey. Bro. She's licking the spoon that I used to mix my coffee. Yeah. Okay, I think we've... Oh, I have lobelia. Let's see what lobelia looks like when it's all blooming. Oh, that's quite lovely. Isn't it? Alright, so lobelia will be fun. I feel like I think we have a pretty good, like, start. I feel like we're pretty organized as far as that goes. I do still need a couple of things here and there. Like, I always pick up some sweet peas just to be safe. Just in case. But aside from that, I feel like I'm mostly prepped for springtime. I do need to pick up like manure. You know what I want to do? I want a soil test. Where can I do a soil test? How can I do a soil test? There's probably a kit I can get on Amazon or something. But I want to see how the health of my soil is, because I always add eggshells and coffee grounds and banana peels and orange peels and potato peels and onion skins and just food garbage that isn't otherwise useful for anything. I put it in my garden and it turns it into compost, and my garden, I hope, is better for it. And I usually fertilize once in the beginning of spring and then once about halfway through summer. And that's all I do. I fertilize twice and I amend the soil throughout winter. And in the spring, I usually turn almost all of my soil over. Like I pour all of the pots out onto a tarp, mix it all around, and then refill all of the pots. That way I can kind of sift out any sticks or any bits that didn't decompose. And it makes me feel like, you know, I'm doing something. So I don't know, though. I don't know how healthy. And also I can't do that for all my perennials, unfortunately, because all my perennials are like, oh gosh. Did you poop on me or did I miss it? Yes, I missed it. Did I? Fridge, I didn't miss it. Okay, hold on. I got pooped on. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Toby, you can't eat her. She's your sister. She'll bite you. Yep. Actually, give me a break. I'm gonna go pee and I'll be right back. Honey, I'm home. Just a quick Oreo to tide me over till lunch. All right. Back to ye old knitting. The old knittin' chat. So, what's the sitch? How we all doing? Any drama? Anything exciting? Actually, I already know there's drama. The world is on fire. But how are you? How are you personally? I wonder if I can go on like Facebook Marketplace and find people who want to like divide their perennials. Or do I just have to drive through neighborhoods and be like, you have an awful lot of hostas? Be a shame if someone split them up for you. I feel like in the next couple of years, I'm going to have to redo all of my pots. Like they're outdoor pots, but I feel like I might have to get new ones, and that is like horrifying. The idea of paying for pots is quite crazy to me. I've always just found them. I come by them. My mom gets them from people, drop them off because reasons. Is it as delayed as it looks to me? Like, is the audio coming out before the picture? Yeehaw. Not bad. Turns out I lost 7 pounds since my heart attack 3 months ago. Oh, wow. Good job, Candace. I mean, if you were trying to, or if it's what your doctor wants, then good job. However, don't love that you had to have a heart attack. Not ideal. Not the best situation. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy new pots and like new my outdoor plastics are basically starting to deteriorate. Like I have a Rubbermaid tote as one of my plant pots and it has a big crack down the side, and I just hope that it'll be fine, and it's not going to be fine long term. So that's something I'm not really looking forward to, and I kind of don't want to do it until we move from here. Like oh, excuse me. Yeah, I would love to not do it until we're not living in this place anymore. Like, I don't want to get a whole new garden and then have to move it. I'd rather just live with this garden until we move and then get a new garden, or new garden stuff, I should say. I wonder how many... My mom gifted me a seed starting set. Looks pretty synced. Thanks, Candace. A seed starting set. I wonder how many pots are in there. 1 second, let me see. What do you want, bud? What do you want? Oh, are you starving? Are you a starving puppy dog? I'll get you a scoop, okay? I'll get you a scoop. I'll get you a scoop, mister. Here you go. Here's your scoop, okay? Nope, not for you, Pika. Yours is going to be over here. Hold on, Peekaboo. Yeah. Hold on. I hear ya. There you go. One for you and one for Toby. Just in case you want to watch this. Here. There you go. Up here, baby. There you go. What was I about to get? Hold on. I lost my train of thought. Well, no, not your butt. No one wants to see your butt. Come on, Pika. Come back up. Come on. Come on. Yeah, exactly, Beelzebub. Come here. She says no. She says it won't be doing that. Come here, Pika. There you go. Now you can watch her eat. Still showing you her butt. What was I looking for again? direct sowing seeds. Oh yeah, seed starting stuff. I lost my train of thought. All right, so look at this here pack of seed starting stuff. It is 120. Okay, 120 individual cups for seed starting. 120 plants. If I have 70 varieties, this could get us pretty far. There's other stuff. This was a Christmas present. Other stuff in the pack. There's labels. This is what I'm really excited about this year, is actually having labels and doing a good job labeling my stuff. It even came with a permanent marker. Are you permanent marker? The oil soon dry. The adhere is strong. The any and smooth surface can write. Have no radiation and attention to seal the cover. Completely after use. No xylene. Cool. I wonder where this thing is from. Just kidding. Okay, so I have a permanent marker and I have labeled sticks. This is my most exciting thing for this year, is to actually have labels that aren't going anywhere that I will keep in the plants. Of all the varieties. Oh, that's going to be a lot of work to write out. But 120 varieties, I don't even need 120 sticks. That's going to be great. And these are going to be great. They don't have holes in the bottom. I know they'll bleed, like they'll drain, but that's a little bit of a not ideal scenario. But if I put these on the tray, how many should I be able to fit? Probably a pretty good amount, hopefully. So that should be very helpful. I'm mostly excited about the labels, but the pots should also be helpful. I am excited also to bring in my little 6-packs, my little 6-pack seed starters. Those are the ideal size for me. Peekaboo eats very quickly. By the way, if you have not yet clicked the thumbs up button on today, please do. It helps the channel grow, and you're here hanging out with us, so it's worth doing, I think. Oh, also, I started using my tens machine again. I don't know why I stopped, but I stopped for a period of time, and oh my gosh, I forgot, like, it does actually provide relief. There is relief from it. So I am going to try and do it for the next couple of weeks every night on the spots that have been repeatedly and continuously sore, and I'm gonna see. I will let you know if I get any benefit from it. I kind of want to add into my self-care routine a little bit more in 2026. So I got a red light mask. Okay, just Christmas gift. Don't worry about me. I got a red light mask. I want to try using it to see if it can help with some of the dark spots I have on my face. And I started using retinol again, which is like something I use occasionally to try and slow the speed of... Hey, Toby, get out of there. That's not... No, Peekaboo, you're fine. That's your food, Pika. That's not Toby's. Get out of here, Toby. This is not your food. I'll hide it for you, Pika. Toby, you have your own bowl just behind me. Anyway, yeah, I want to try and maintain some sense of self-care this year, and one of the ways I'm doing that is making sure to moisturize my feet every single time I get out of the shower and put socks on right away, because I do my pedicure stuff in the shower, so I'm making a candid effort. I'm also making a candid effort to... What else am I doing? Oh, moisturizing my hands all the time. That's a good thing. Wearing sunscreen. I've been wearing sunscreen almost every day. Right now I'm wearing sunscreen. I know you're like, why? You're inside. But because when you put on your makeup in the morning, the first thing you put on is your like cream, and the cream that I put on now is sunscreen. So I'm basically better than everyone else because I'm remembering to put on my sunscreen. Maybe I'll even add a brush your teeth in the... add an extra brush your teeth. You know? Who knows? We'll see what happens, I guess. But at this moment in time, I think the red light is about... Oh, and I've been moisturizing just in general, like my whole body. Do you want to know a fun thing? Or not a fun thing. A fun trick if you hate putting moisturizer all over your whole body. When you get out of the shower, with your body soaking wet, like just let yourself drip dry in the shower for a minute. Then take a face cloth, like a soft face cloth, and put a whole bunch of your moisturizer on the face cloth. And then, with your body still damp, rub down your whole body with the cloth. It's so much less sensorially yucky to rub cream onto your body with a face cloth. So if you feel yucky rubbing your whole body down with cream and it makes you feel like slick and yucky, put it on a face cloth. When your body is still wet, the cloth will absorb the water that's still on your body, and you will be covered in your lotion or cream. It is a very good idea if you don't like the feeling of pumping like cream into your hand, rubbing it together, and then rubbing it on your body, which I don't like. But I do want to have moisturized skin because holy lordy, I hit 33 and the collagen, she left. She's gone. Collagen is no longer in me. I am a collagen-free lady, unfortunately. So I have to replace collagen with moisture. Somehow. And retinol. But alas. What else do I want to be doing? I also have... Okay, so I have to get my grow lights upstairs. But before I get my grow lights upstairs, I have to reduce my pantry by one whole shelving unit, because we have 3 shelving units and one needs to be out of the kitchen in order for the grow lights to fit there. And I don't know how I'm going to downsize a pantry, and also I don't know where that shelf is going to end up. Where am I going to put it? I don't know. Or am I going to move this and have the grow lights back here? I don't think I have room to have them in here. I feel like the kitchen is a better spot for it. We do have quite a large kitchen. Large in terms of like it has a lot of useful or useless space rather. I think I'm almost ready to do another green row, don't you think? Or another few green rows. I don't know how many we should do before we switch back to green, but probably some. A couple more. I do love how that green looks. It's very cute. It's a cutesy little look to have green and pink. I can't wait for you to see the tutorial for it. I think it turned out really good. The audio is really clear, which I'm really proud of because I'm using a new microphone and a new system for recording. So it's like a few extra steps for me, and those extra steps mean that there's more places for me to make a mistake. Or a thicker row. Yeah, maybe a thicker row. Okay. Graduated green stripes. Yeah, could be. I don't think it's going to end green. I think that the main idea for me for this is that it's mostly pink. I just want to make something mostly pink. But green as a highlight color. And I think I might do some surface crochet on it, which is why I'm kind of feeling like I don't want to do anything else with green. I kind of want to put like a dinosaur or, I don't know, something else on it. Like I feel like I want to learn how to do surface color changing with my knitting. Maybe I can look right now and see if that, does it look good when people do that? Like embroidery on knitting, on this type of knitting, will it work? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da. Da 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 da. I'm looking at embroidery on top of knitting. Oh, this is cute. That's a cute little angle we got there. Maybe try sitting up straight. Okay, so we could do embroidery with embroidery floss, but I'm talking when you do knitting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh, oh. Okay, so it looks like the answer will be yes, but it's mostly just showing me embroidery floss embroidery. But I think that we are going to be able to make some kind of cute thing. I just don't know exactly what I want to make, because it's like, if that's the back, so if that's the front, right? Sure, good, beautiful. I should have done this lower so it could have been like the ground, the green line, I mean. We can think about that later. I think I would like to do either a dinosaur or something cool but also cute, but not feminine, because I'm doing pink as the color of the dress, so the theme can't be girly. Because I don't think that it should be both. I think you can, that's not true. I think that there are times for every single type of dressing a toddler, but in my head, it's like, if you're gonna go pink, then have a powerful thing on it, and if you're gonna go cutesy, then let it not be pink, you know? I don't think it's necessary, but that's what I'm going for here. Late to get in, good morning all. Good morning, nice to see you. Nice to see you, welcome back. Click the thumbs up button. I see that you did, thank you. Oh my gosh, everybody just leaves at 11:45, huh? We have a nice full house most of the stream, and then now it's 3 of us. Just us 3, that's fine. I embroidered Inuyasha on something once. Okay. Well, I have embroidered lots, but I don't know what I want to embroider on this. Like, do I want to embroider, what other things are little kids into? There's like dinosaurs. What are other boy things? Machines, cars. You know? Easy to think of girly things, hard to think of gender neutral / boy things. Anyway, I want this to be a comfortable dress that easily goes on like over a t-shirt and is easy. An anime guy from about 2002. Frogs, butterflies. Frogs is cute. Oh boy. Frogs, butterflies. Yeah, my goal for this dress though is just that it's comfy. Like I want the toddler that it's being given to wear it, not to just have it sit in the closet, you know? So, a whole cassowary. A shoe bill. I'll just embroider a shoe bill onto it. Girls love shoe bills. If you don't know what to get your girl as a present, every girl wants a shoe bill. That's what they want. You can't get them a dinosaur, so you should get them a shoe bill. Sports balls, okay. What other nature stuff? What other animals could I embroider? Remember, it's on knitting, so it's going to be like, what's it called? Like cross stitch, sort of. It's not going to be very, very detailed, like thread painting. It will be more not that way. Shoe bills are so fucking sweet, though. They're so cool. They definitely, if they were not tame, could ruin your life. Like, you can tell that they could screw up your ability for your skin to hold your organs on the inside. You know what I mean? Like, they could just slice you open like a cassowary. I feel like all of those long-necked big birds, they're risky. I don't know about all them. Geese, swans, I'll handle them. Once you start getting past the size of geese and swans, I'm like, that's megafauna. A shoe bill, that's not from now. It's not even that it's not from here. It's not from now. Fish is a cool idea. Let me think. Okay, hold on. Let me count my rows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 2 more rows. Rounds. Stop saying row. I'm doing increases now every 10 rounds instead of every 5 because I don't want it to grow too fast. They could, but they get attached to kind humans really easy. So adorable. Ooh, a lizard could be cute. A turtle or a frog, those are both fun. What are animals that are from where I live? We've got big animals. What have we got? We've got bear, wolf, moose, coyote. Bear, wolf, moose, coyote, deer. We don't want to do any baby animals that are prey. So no baby deers, no baby rabbits, nothing like that. We only are doing strong animals. I like frog though. Frogs are cute. Plus this is shaped like a frog right now. Look at it. It's literally a frog. If I just turn the sleeve sideways, look. Tell me that is not, hold on. Please hold, everyone. It's important. Isn't that a frog's face? That's a frog. So you have that one cold weather boa. It's not a boa, it's a rattlesnake, the Mississauga rattler. A loon. Okay, a loon is kind of hard to embroider. A beaver. I don't know about a beaver. I don't like a beaver actually. I don't need it to be like straight Canadian. I'm trying to think what dinosaur would fit well on this dress if I were to do a dinosaur, and like what frog would fit if I did a frog. And then if I do an animal, like if I do like a wolf, let's say, am I doing like a side view of a wolf howling, or am I going to do a wolf's face? Same thing with any of the animals, honestly. We have to figure out what it's going to look like. Like if it was for me, I would say let's put little bumblebees all over it and let's put little flowers all over it, but it's not for me. Should I make one for me next? Possibly. That could be the next project. That's going to take 200 years, but I feel like it could still be worth it for me to make one that fits me perfectly. We could also do a skirt and then make a top and then connect them. That could be fun because I can do like a bikini for the top and then just continue the bikini until it is not a bikini anymore. You know what I mean? Or we could start it like a raglan. Or we could make exactly the same shape as this, but in adult size. Could be fun. Options are endless, guys. The options are endless. I am going to bring this dress today to my sister's house to try on Elizabeth. And if you're in the Discord, I will upload a photo there so that you can see how it looks. And we will determine if it is actually 12 months or if it's more like an 18-month dress. Hopefully it's gonna fit her. She is a big baby, so I think it'll fit her, but there's a possibility it won't, and we'll deal with that when we come to that problem. I think. My heart just dropped like I'm anxious. I'm not anxious, but maybe I had too much coffee this morning. You know that feeling where you're like, oh no, that when your heart drops and you go, oh no, that just happened. But nothing happened. Oh, mental health, why are you so hard to find? Nutra. Don't forget to check the OUAC added in your Facebook message. Was I right? Is it 90% off clearance, Candace? Nope, not that. Hold on. Hello, hello. I'm gonna check it right now, Candace. Ooh. 10 free what? Let me see. Once Upon a Child. We're giving back to our community. Tomorrow, Friday, January 30th, marks our semi-annual Take What You Need event. Get 10 free clearance items per family. Qualifying items will be clearly marked with a yellow sticker and organized by size. All sales are final. Free items valid on specifically marked clearance items only. While supplies last, no purchase necessary. Must check out free items. Store reserves the right to determine eligible items. Wow. Okay. That's today. Well, I will see if Julia wants to go. If she does, I will message you, and then we can drop off your pillow because we'll be out there. And if we don't go, then I won't do that. But hoomst, I say, hoomst. Cool. So maybe I will drive then. I wasn't gonna drive, but maybe I will. But I don't think we have Elizabeth's car seat, so I don't think we'll be able to go anyway until after work. We'll see what happens. How about that? Oh. I'm excited about this dress. I don't know how long it needs to be. How tall is a 4-year-old? That is a question to me. Peekaboo, don't try and eat his food. My pets are so embarrassing for themselves. Toby is guarding his food from Peekaboo, who is not trying to eat his food. She's just living her life, and he is like, don't touch my food. And she's like, I'm not. And he says, don't touch my food. It's like a very dramatic back and forth they have. Okay, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. One more round, and then I get to do another increase. And I think every 10 rounds should be good for now, because we are quite wide already. And I don't want it to be too big that it isn't nice to wear, you know? I also kind of want to put a belt in, but I don't know how I'm gonna attach it yet, so that it can be like tightened to make it more comfortable. We'll see though. Maybe it won't need it. Now I want a dress. I want to knit a dress for myself, but I don't know what I want. That's hard to know what I should do. For the top half, I mean. Maybe I do a crocheted top half and then a knitted skirt. That seems like it could be nice. I'll need to figure out what yarn I want. So how much yarn would I even need for a skirt? For a skirt for me, you know. Who is to say? Ooh, now I'm thinking about it and I'm like excited about what it could look like. A skirt, because I can do increases however I want. So I could do like cables or like an interesting braid seam. There's going to be options. That's fun. If you're interested in making a knitted skirt, leave a comment on this stream and I will get started on it right away. And if you don't leave any comments, then I'll just put it on the list of things I need to make. But if people want me to make it earlier, I'll make it earlier. I do need to think of more things to make after all. I feel like knitting allows me to do like less deep winter. Peekaboo, get out of there. Go on. That's not your food. Eating Toby's food. She's like, Toby ate a mouthful of mine. I'm going to eat his. Wrong, madam. That's not been approved. Well, we're just about at the end of the stream for the day. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out today. If you did enjoy hanging out, then don't forget to click the thumbs up button, okay? It does help the channel, and it's free, so please do it, and come back on Monday, because I live stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m., and that's Eastern time. And we hang out, we knit, we crochet, we talk about stuff, plants, animals, crafty things, dead things, beautiful things, just rocks, you know, just generally type B personality, neurodivergent flavored stuff. If you have neurodivergence and people would describe you as eclectic or unique, then this is probably a great community for you, I think. Where'd all your hair go?
Whatever.
It's all gone. Oh, it's in a braid, I forgot. Nearly there. I'm gonna finish this round. Actually, I should finish the increase round because then I won't have to think about it. Whereas if I don't finish that right now, the next time I pick up, I'm supposed to remember I'm at an increase, which I don't know that I will. So I'm better off just doing the next round also. And then we can wrap it up. Also, if I made this dress again, I would do knit back to front and knit front to back on opposite sides of the dress, because the knit front to back always increases the same way, so it kind of makes the dress twist. It's not a straight seam. At least it doesn't feel like it's a straight seam. Maybe it doesn't need increases anymore. It feels like it's very wide. Like, toddlers are so little. But if I have no more increases, is that going to look weird? I don't know. You're so good. I think that might be wide enough already. And now I can just work straight down and then put a ruffle on the end. I think that's what we're gonna do. So actually, I don't think I need any stitch markers now. I think I can just knit. I like to have my first stitch of the round stitch marker. Yeah. But now, I don't need the rest of them, technically. All right. So, that's it, that's all. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here today. Princess Diaries. I love you guys, and I will see you all on Monday. Stay safe, okay? Stay hydrated, be nice to yourself and your animals and the people that you interact with, if they deserve it. But even if they don't, maybe try. Okay, I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Bye!